hello everyone, Ito here and welcome back to another week of this Minecraft series. And this week we are going to start here, because I decided that we are going to work with the Bedrock generators all the way, of course, down into the world, and then we are going to have down there processors. Probably the storage system is going to be up here, by the way, but we are going to have an elevator that's going to come down from here all the way down into the world to the Bedrock. We are going to generate deep slate, we are going to process the deep slate. I showed you in the last week all the kind of a script that we made for making the ores, but now we need to build them, so that's what we are going to do this week. But of course, on the Monday, things didn't go as planned. So I just wanted to show you how the roll system works. So I pressed the button, and eventually we dispensed a firework rocket, and in this case we got a green, which is a critical success. So this is a 3, that is a 1, and our roll was a 5. We roll a 2 plus the plus 3, of course, on our builder stat. We get a plus 5, higher than these two dices, and that means we got a critical success. But of course, on the Monday, this didn't work, so we went deep down into the world here, and we fixed some stuff during the stream. So that means no mining, by the way. But yeah, this is kind of what we did in the end. So I remade this whole brain system for the controller on the fireworks. So now we are properly reading the two sides of these, and we are resetting everything, of course. And yeah, we are just using comparator in the end. I tried to do this with droppers, didn't work. I tried to do this with other stuff, didn't work. So eventually I relied on the easy one, which is piston, extending a redstone blocks into comparator so I can read both of them. And then regarding on the torch disposition is what we can have here. And there we're reading if we are having this or that or none of them, and then we are powering that one. So yeah, it looks complicated. It took me the whole stream to figure that out, so a couple of hours, but eventually, we fixed that and now it works. But since we were doing that, I also went a little bit ahead and then finished this other thing, which is kind of just a silly thing. After we press the button, this is the signal for the button, and for 5 seconds after we press the button, this is going to be like this, and after 5 seconds later, this is going to be like this. So what this just clock does, it just power with this delay. Let me show you the signal for the roller. So this is go level 15 and the normal value 15 and the normal value. So if we fly all the way through here, you are going to see that actually these numbers are flickering between 15 and the number that is running. For example, this is 15, 5, 15, 5, and this is 15 and 2 because that's the dice value that we roll. So I did that for the only aesthetical reason that I think it looks cooler. And I added the same on these two rooms, which are the lines for which kind of a dice we are rolling there. And I add this whole extra space here just for the same reason. In this case, I'm powering the block, and the same here, and down here, the same exact thing. So the idea for that is, where I am here. It's actually now when we press the button, we are not going to know exactly what our roll is going to be if we look at the numbers, so we are kind of forced, in a sense, to pay attention to the rocket. So we are going to roll twice. The first one, I'm going to show you that, yeah, we don't know the numbers, you know? And we still don't know the numbers, and now we get the critical and we can check 7 higher than a 6, higher than a 4. So that is kind of the first thing. And the other one is now we are going to just wait for the firework. And since we don't know the number, it's kind of a time to be like this and plunk, and then we go down, and actually now we see the proper result. So I think the effect is way better, and of course with the proper rocket it's going to be even better. I got them here, by the way, but I didn't add them yet because we were testing, so I got the awful rocket, but hopefully these ones are going to be way better, and on the next section for role-playing, we are going to stream them. We're going to actually get the prime for this rocket, so if you're interested in that, pay attention to the Friday stream because maybe this week we are going to roleplay there. And on the Wednesday, we managed to create the elevator. So this is where I think it's going to become a diagonal storage for the ore that we are going to move around in this type of contraption. The generators, of course, are going to be on the bedrock with the processing system and everything else. But then we created this, and I got the torches so you can get a better view of this wall. Water wheel powering everything from the back, of course. So I think it looks really nice with everything attached. A little bit of torque, you know, water wheel, big cogwheel in a small cogwheel, into a large one, into a small one, into a large array, into another small wall. So we are speeding this up 3 times. And then of course it's coming here. That is just for decoration, that one. And it's powering the power latch. So we press the button, we send a pulse signal that's going to activate this, so it's going to go down, and otherwise this gearbox is going to coming up. And of course, since it's the whole level of the contraption, it can go higher, so this is kind of at the floor level, and the other level is just on the bedrock. So I tried different designs, and eventually this is what we came for. A really simple one, which I think is going to work really nice. So let me get sit here. Actually drink this night vision potion so you can see betterly what's going to happen. And let's go down into the trip, which is not completed. We are going to remake this whole array of tunnels. Oh, please don't kill me. Oh god. I think we are safe except for the witch. Okay. Excuse me, witch. Can you go away? Thank you. Yeah. All the way down here. You can see the mining section, which is this one with the tunnels, and all the way down through the bedrock. So hopefully on the Friday we can finish this, and I'm going to show you the update of that. And on the Friday we managed to keep working here all the way down to the bedrock. There are a couple of holes here because, you know, creepers and stuff while we were working. But in the future we're going to fix that. So we worked all the way down to the bedrock and start to creating the template on what's going to happen here. So let me show you right now. With the amethyst shard farm, which is going to work, hopefully something like that. I have never tested the drill interact with this, so if this doesn't work, then we change the system design to pistons, and that for sure is going to provide us shards. On my back here, we are going to have a level 8 steam engine. So this is the amount of resources that we have for at max a level 2 in this case, I guess, or 1. And we need to double up the fluid tanks, but I don't have enough material. So we plan things off on the stream for the next weeks and what we are going to do. So over here we are going to have an array of compactors for creating the different type of ores, a generator for creating the cobble deep slate in this space, and eventually this is going to be the slot where we are going to throw the items all the way above ground. Nothing else here than the amethyst farm, and of course this is going to be a level 8, hopefully in a 3x3 shape steam engine that's going to provide enough resources for that side and this side and all the other contraptions. And on a second level there, we are going to create a blaze cave farm that's going to throw all the blaze caves here, so we are going to have a max level steam engine working all the time. But I ran out of resources, we need to do some more bolts, and we need to create a copper casing wall. So that's going to be the project for the next weeks. And if you are interested, feel free to drop by on Twitch. We are going to be live today, and hopefully we are going to be starting that project just now. So catch up live. See you. Bye bye. Enderman dead. Nice.